Hi, guys, and welcome to Quadrant 4. I am so proud of you for taking the challenge. And I wanted to make this little short video just to kind of go over the instructions for it because I know this is a little different than what we're used to doing. And I may be working with other students right now, and I might not be able to help you out. So I wanted to, provide you with this short video just to kind of go over the expectations. We'll go over number 1 together, and then you'll do 2 and 3, and then you just need to turn it in. You don't need to worry about getting it checked off or anything like that. But definitely, if you do have a question, do see if you can find me at some point or email me, and I would be really very happy to help you answer questions to help you complete this quadrant. So here we go. Unlike in previous quadrants where you were given a problem and you had to create the model for it, in this section, in this quadrant, you're being asked to write the word problem. So here's the model. Write a word problem for the model below, then solve using 2 additional solution paths. So you're not only giving me the problem that might go with this model, but then you're going to show me 2 other ways that you could solve it without using this particular model. And we'll go over that, okay? So the first step is to write the problem because you need to figure out what is it that you're being asked to do. We know it has to do with time because it says 8 hours up here. And out of those 8 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been shaded in, okay? So a word problem that you came up with could be really anything, but my example for you is Jake's dog sleeps 5/8 of the time. He is at work. If Jake works 8 hours, how long has the dog slept? Okay, so pretty easy now that we've kind of put it in perspective. We're like, oh, okay. I mean, I can look at the model and see out of 8 hours, the dog slept 5. So I even know the answer because the one model was given to me. So what you're going to do is create 2 additional solution paths, okay? So the dog sleeps out of 8 hours, the dog sleeps 5/8 of that 8 hours. So I know it's a multiplication problem. So of the 8 hours, the dog is sleeping 5/8. I can use the standard algorithm as one of my representations. Now here, just as review, I'm going to choose to simplify. 8 goes into 8 once, 8 goes into 8 once, just so that I can, when I multiply, I won't need to worry about simplifying then. So 1 times 5 is 5, over 1 times 1 is 1, and that tells me that the dog slept for 5 hours. And I'm actually going to write this as a full sentence. The dog slept 5 hours. Because when we solve word problems, we always like to write our answer or our solution as a full sentence. So that's one way. Another way you could do it is think of it as a timeline because we're dealing with time, right? So if this is a timeline, I'm going to have 2 different things. Up here, I'm going to put hours, and down here, I'm going to put, oops, move this down so you can see it better, or see all of it. Down here is the fraction of time. Okay, so if this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then here's 8. So here are the hours. And then this would be 0/8, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then 8/8, which is the full time. I know that the dog slept 5 of those 8s, so I can shade in, and I see that 5/8 is the same as 5 hours. And so once again, the dog slept 5 hours. You only need to write the solution as a sentence once. You don't need to rewrite the sentence 2 times because you should get the same answer using the multiple representations. Now, if you want to go back to something more familiar, now this would be really fun just because it's something we haven't specifically talked about, so it would show your creativity in your problem solving. But you could also go back, and there is nothing wrong with this, to making the models that we originally talked about. So we have 8 times 5/8. I'm looking at my denominators here. And remember, when we were doing models, we use those denominators to help determine the dimensions of our models. Now, I'm going to do a 1/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1/8 here. I know I'm doing a 1/8, but I need 8 of those. So there's 1, 2, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I did that right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and from there, I'm going to take all of those because I need 8 of them, 8 wholes right here. So I'm going to take every single one of these. And out of those guys, though, for each hour that he's gone, I'm going to take 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm taking 5 of every 5/8 of every hour. And when I count those up, I'm going to notice that I have used, or I have shaded 40 out of the 8 I need to make one whole. And when I simplify, 40 divided by 8 is 5, and I still get 5 hours. Now, every method you choose, every solution method you choose to make, you still should get the same answer. So that would make sense. Okay, so I hope that helps you out. Go ahead and try numbers 2 and 3. 2 gives you the solution using the algorithm. Again, you're going to write a word problem, create 2 additional solution methods for it. And same thing with 3, it gives you that array model that we're really used to seeing anyway. That's the original models that we looked at, and you're going to write a problem and show it in 2 different ways as well. All right, so good luck. And once again, I am so, so proud of you for taking on this challenge. Again, the more creative you want to get with your solution methods, the more you'll be able to stretch your knowledge. All right, have fun.